We all know dinosaurs lived and went extinct millions of years ago. But did you know there were chicken-sized dinosaurs? Or that the birds around you today are their descendants? Let's dig into the unique and surprising stories of the world's most famous ancient creatures, dinosaurs. The beginning of dinosaurs, the forgotten era. It all started about 230 million years ago, in the Mesozoic era. But dinosaurs weren't the only giant creatures at the time. They had to compete with sea reptiles and flying creatures. What made dinosaurs unique was the way they stood. Their legs were straight up under their bodies, not sideways like crocodiles. Surprising fact? The first dinosaurs were actually tiny, like Eoraptor, which was only about 1 meter long and weighed less than 10 kilograms. So they didn't immediately become monsters like T-Rex. Things you didn't expect about dinosaurs. We often imagine dinosaurs like in the movies, scaly skin, dark colors, scary sounds, but in reality, there were lots of feathered dinosaurs. Yes, feathers. Fossils discovered in China suggest dinosaurs like Velociraptor and Microraptor had feathers like birds. And what about the sounds? Scientists aren't sure dinosaurs roared like they do in the movies. It could have been more like a grunt, a squeak, or even silence. The king, but not in the way you think. Who is the king of the dinosaurs? Most would say Tyrannosaurus rex. And yes, T-Rex was a formidable predator, but it wasn't the fastest, the biggest, and the smartest. T-Rex could only run about 20 kilometers per hour and even had super small hands, which no one is sure what they were for. Spinosaurus, meanwhile, was much bigger and probably lived in the water. With its crocodile-like snout and giant dorsal fin, Spinosaurus was more of a land-based sea monster. Extinction or evolution? 66 million years ago, a giant asteroid slammed into Earth, causing a mass extinction. About 75% of all living things went extinct, including almost all dinosaurs. But not all of them went extinct. In fact, modern birds are direct descendants of dinosaurs. So the chicken you eat today is a miniature version of a dinosaur. Other fun facts. Birds' beaks evolved from dinosaur snouts. The genes that make teeth and long tails are still in the chicken's DNA. They're just dormant. Can dinosaurs be brought back to life? Thanks to the movie Jurassic Park, many are wondering, can dinosaurs be brought back to life? Unfortunately, DNA can't survive for millions of years, but scientists are trying to reverse evolution chickens to look like dinosaurs. By manipulating genes, they've managed to create chicken embryos with long tails and small teeth. Crazy? Maybe. But science can often sound like fiction. So guys, dinosaurs may be gone, but their legacy lives on all around us, in the birds that fly around and in the stories we keep digging up. The more we learn about them, the more we realize dinosaurs weren't just prehistoric creatures, they were a window into the future of evolution. If you like stories like this, keep following our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because there are still many unsolved mysteries of nature. Thank you, and see you again in another interesting video.